Hi everybody, 8th of February, another day in my daily diaries of how I'm now coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. Again, I had a good sleep again last night and I've had another good day. I did get woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning though, so I don't know where that's come from again. But I've been chilled all day, I've felt good, I've done all the painting. Well, them bloody doors, they need another coat of gloss on. 5 coats of gloss they've had on now. Anyway, tomorrow that will be the last, but I'm going to Chimney morning, and then carpets are due on Wednesday, so it's finished upstairs by them last couple of coats. But after last night's video, when I went on about Parkinson's and stuff, I've had loads of people getting in touch thanking me for the info, especially on the council tax reduction, or saying that they're already getting it. You know, so for those of you out there that aren't getting it, make it a job for tomorrow. Make it a job for tomorrow. You know, and somebody even suggested me doing a Q&A session. I'm not sure about that. I've not done a live thing. I might do, you know, fire your questions at me, and I'll make a list, and then the next video the following night I'll answer the questions. I might try that, but not an actual live Q&A, not yet. I don't think so. So get on them. If you're not already getting your council tax reduction, just make it a job for tomorrow and just get on to ring your local council. You know, if you don't know where to start, and just say my partner and I have got Parkinson's. Because you have. It's not just the one person. You're both living with it, and just say, you know, I've been told that I'm eligible for a reduction in council tax. How do I go about getting it? And they should explain. How to go about it then. You know, and if they're not very helpful, because some people aren't, you know, in these departments, these councils and places like that, just say you want to speak to somebody who can help, or can I speak to your supervisor? You know, don't be afraid of saying it, and don't be fobbed off neither. Don't be fobbed off, because they'll try it. I mean, I've done and had all that over the last sort of 18 months to 2 years before we lost Angie. You know, once she started being more poorly, and I realised that we needed help. But I wouldn't take no for an answer. I wouldn't take it. It's not right. If it's there, it's out there, then it should be freely available. But these people don't like giving it out. You know, the one episode that I can think of was the hospital bed that I said I need, because our bed is very high. An hospital bed, obviously, you can lower it and rise it. So they come out to assess me. They come out to assess us. And because Angie could stand up out of the chair, holding a walker, and stand up on her own, they said, no, you don't need one. I said, well, how's that? What's that got to do with me getting her in the bedroom of a night time, getting her out of a wheelchair, and having to physically pick her up, put her arm on my shoulder, round her, under her legs, lift her up, turn, lean over onto the bed, lay her down, and then get my arms underneath again and pick her up and shuffle her up to get her in a sleeping position. All the time, possibly my back could just go. I mean, I'm not weak, and Angie wasn't heavy, but that's not the point. I mean, my back could have just tweaked. So what has that got to do with that? Anyway, the woman wouldn't have it. She just no. You probably remember me going on about it if you've watched all my videos, because I've had a right rant over a lot of things prior to, you know, losing Angie, when I was fighting for this and fighting for that. You know, so the following day I just got on to the PD nurse, the OT nurse, the occupational therapist, and even got in touch with the Macmillan nurse, who was now involved with us. Got one delivered within a few days. And it's wrong. You know, so don't be fobbed off. You know, they just want to save money. You know, that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. They don't like giving these things out. They just penny pinching, and they got me on one now. The bastards would sooner spend it on giving it to all the freeloaders and waste it on like new printing machines that's not needed, instead of it's going to where it should be going. Instead of putting money into what's really needed, just infuriates me. So don't be put off. That's what I'm getting at in a long-winded way. You know, like I said, I've had a few rants, and I've had to fight for loads of stuff. I don't want to go over it all again, but you know, I've had to fight. I got everything eventually, but it's like it's extra stress that you don't need. You've got enough stress as it is being a carer, and especially caring for somebody with Parkinson's. I call it the forgotten illness. Forgotten illness, because these people in like councils and even the NHS, were the people who are eligible dishing out this stuff. They don't understand how bad Parkinson's is and can be. They haven't got a clue. They just no. I could. It just boils my blood. It really boils my blood. It does. Oh. Right. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. That was a bit of a rant, but it does. It's just it's all the Jobsworths, you know, and they're just complete idiots that are out there supposedly, you know, doing what's right, but they haven't got a clue. Half of them wouldn't be able to handle the stress that they cause, let alone the stress, you know, that you get from looking after somebody with an illness like Parkinson's. Hey. Right, I feel I better shut up now, because otherwise I might just ring up someone at the hospital or the counselling morning, and just when they answer, I might just tell them to F off and put the phone down. But that's the way it gets you. It gets you that way. So concentrate on you know, don't take no for an answer. You might not do, because not everything's hard work. You know, so all I'm saying is don't. Make sure you speak to somebody. And go back on parkinsons.org.uk website. Parkinson's UK website itself. It's it's a great website. I've not been on it myself today because I've been busy, but next couple of days I'm going to have a go. I'm going to go on it. And I'll go in the forum thing, and then have a bit of a rant, I think, and just explain to people what's happened. You know, where Angie is now and stuff. Anyway. Right, so I've had my shower. I've not had any tea yet, and it's 10 to 7. 10 to 7, so I'm going to make myself something to eat. And chill for the evening. Get an early night tonight, because I'm back at the gym in the morning. Come back, finish that last coat of gloss on both the doors, just on one side, and phone round, I think, about some beds. I think I've got a few phone calls to make, so tomorrow. Yeah, so again, thanks for your support. Glad you liked me video last night. I'm glad some of you found, you know, informative. Any questions, like I said, fire them at me. And if I don't answer you straight away, or even if I do, what I might do is start writing them down and do a video with answers to your questions, rather than a live Q&A. I'm not quite, you know, even though I might come across as confident sometimes, I don't know if I could handle that, because if I don't know the answer to something, I'd struggle, you know. So yeah, like I said, thanks for your comments and your support. press your like buttons for me, follow me, and forward these videos on, and I will do another one tomorrow. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.